Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we got something pretty cool happening to the 70 Chevy truck. I've got KC lights, and these lights are a little more special than your standard lights that I would pick up. These actually are my dad's old lights. They were on some, I think, old Dodge truck he had or something like that. He was a Dodge guy, switched over to Chevy long time ago, I think in the 70s. So he's been a Chevy guy a long time, but these were his, and I think they're gonna look awesome on this truck. They've just been sitting around, I guess, waiting for us to buy this 70 truck here. So I think they're gonna look awesome on there. And what I want to do is I want to put them in front of the grill there. And I don't want to just drill the bumper and stick them in there. I probably could do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little custom, I'm not going to call it a push bar because I don't think you want to push anything with it. But just a little bar there to hold a set of lights. So that's what I'm working on right now. Pretty much I'm just going to take a bunch of steel, cut it up, and go from there. I got a little idea in my head what I want, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got one of my pieces made up. You can see I got it contoured to the bumper here. It's gonna go, something like this. Don't really want it touching the bumper, this part, but about like that is what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna try to use these original bumper mounts. So something about like that. I'll have one here, one here. I'll connect them with a bar or something. That's what the lights will sit on. And then I gotta shape this too. I'm not gonna leave it squared off like that. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make a mount to go to this bolt here. I'm going to get them tacked up here, and then I'll go from there. I'll see what it looks like, see what I think I should do, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so now that I got one of these made up and contoured to the bumper, I'm actually going to use this one as a partial pattern, so it's a lot easier to use the plasma cutter. I'm going to use this line to hold it, so I ain't got to freehand it. Freehanding, pretty hard to get something exact freehanding it, so it's always nice to have a guide. So that's what I'm going to do here. It's going to make it a lot easier to clean it up and everything. Okay, so here's what I have, and I'm pretty much at a standstill right now. Welder run out of wire, so I am dead in the water, but this is what I come up with. I made some little tabs to go in the two lower mounting bolts in the bumper. I've got it just tacked together right now. You can see the side plates are there. I put a bar across there. It's crooked. I need to cut that spot weld off and kind of move it up a little bit. I can't do that because I'm out of wire, but I'll do that as soon as I get some wire. And I don't know, I'm thinking about running another bar down there. I was going to narrow the mount up and then kind of let it get wider, but I'm kind of thinking maybe another bar would make it a little stronger. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of play with it here, and I got to get I'm gonna probably put some light mounts up there quick, bolt the lights on, see how I'm liking that. But you get the idea. I'm gonna play with it and modify it, tack it, and look it over, and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so I've got it finished up. Actually got it all welded up, and the lights are kind of mocked up there. Didn't spend a ton of time getting them perfectly level because these lights are really finicky, and I've got to pull them off and repaint it anyway, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time getting them straight, but you get the idea what they're going to do or how they're going to be. I like it, really like it. I think this thing come out awesome. It made a few changes. Up here I went with a piece of angle iron instead of the bar. We actually moved the bar down below here just to give the whole bracket more support. And I went with the angle iron because it's going to be easier to bolt the lights to it and actually be able to get to the bolt underneath them. Before with the bar, there was really going to be no way to get any kind of wrench on the bolts there, so it's tough right now even with the angle iron. But I'm going to bolt them up there and I'm not going to touch them anymore, so it ain't going to matter. Did some shaping to these side plates. Kind of, you can see I angled it there, rounded it up there, kind of molded it into the bumper there on the bottom side. So yeah, any way that I look at this bracket light combo, I like it. I like the way it looks. I think it looks very 70s look. So that's what I wanted. Real happy with how it turned out. I just want to stand here and look at the truck. I don't want to take it off. I got to take it off and take the lights off and paint it. But I just want to sit here and look at it. Really like it. I was looking at similar type things. I think like $400 and some they want for one that'll like bolt on to the 67 to 72 trucks. It took me a little bit of time here, some steel we already had, and fabricated something. And I love it. I really love it. This thing is stout too. I mean, I'm moving the whole truck with that thing. So not gonna hook a chain to it and pull somebody out, but it is really well built. For some lights, if I end up changing the light setup, I can easily do that. If I find some other KC lights or some more KC lights, we'll see. Nothing's set in stone here. So I've got to pull this thing off, get her painted, and next shot you'll see it all painted up, and I'll probably be getting some pictures of it. Turned out awesome. Got more planned for this truck, so stay tuned.